integrity section of the Department of Justice, which is now down to just a handful of people because there is no integrity to this Trump administration. The Public Integrity Group, after much pressure and firing everybody that got in their way, dismissed the Mayor Adams indictment. Now Emile Beauvais moves on to the civil rights division, headed by somebody that's more in line with his thinking, Harmeet Dillon, and they go after the student group. And then when they go to a judge who refers, in federal Judge Cattell, who refers the issue over to Magistrate Judge Netburn to decide whether there should be a search warrant issued, a search warrant to get to the student group's Instagram and try to create some sort of list, probably to set up future deportations. The judge said, well, why don't you go to Magistrate Judge Netburn, who works with me? And then she held a hearing and she decided there was no probable cause to issue a search warrant. That's a federal judge doing her job as a firewall against what we're seeing is the fascist tendencies of the Trump administration. Well, that wasn't good enough for Emile Beauvais. So he went back, because when you send something down from federal Article 3 federal judge down to magistrate judge, you can, quote unquote, appeal back to the federal judge and say, well, we don't like the ruling from your magistrate. Won't you intervene and reverse her report and recommendation? And the judge says, I'll send it back. I'll remand it back to Judge Netburn, Magistrate Netburn, with instructions to take a closer look. Lush grass, florid flowers and plants. But sometimes I think I live in a prehistoric paradise. And these days, my allergies never seem to stop. But finding a specialist takes forever. And drugstore meds don't help me year-round. I deserve a better option. This podcast is sponsored by Alermi. Allergies overwhelming you? Alermi has the first and only custom nasal spray to treat your specific symptoms. Standard meds don't work for everyone, and specialists are hard to find. Accessible, affordable, and effective allergy care from Alermi means you're free to do what you love all year long without allergies getting in the way. Don't spend another allergy season suffering. After completing a quick online consultation that's reviewed by Alermi's medical team, they will formulate your unique spray. They'll send you a custom allergy kit. So my custom Alermi spray just arrived, and it's so easy to use. Alermi gives you clear instructions, and I can message my care team in the app if I have any questions. With a 95% patient satisfaction rate and over 12,000 five-star reviews, Alermi's nasal sprays have been effective for allergy sufferers across the country, and they can help you too. What makes Alermi different than any other allergy medications? A team of allergy experts formulates your nasal spray with multiple active ingredients based on your symptoms, severity, and medical history. Alermi's prescription strength FDA-approved treatments mean you get medication you can trust to work. My favorite part of being an Alermi patient is the app. On-demand expert care is very helpful when I need it. Alermi's allergy kit is so easy to use, just a few sprays, and I'm done. Plus, they deliver directly to me. One less thing I need to take care of on my to-do list. Being an Alermi patient means getting quality help along with a quality product. That's why the Alermi app offers an intuitive, modern patient experience. Need expert advice or a formula tweak? Just message your care team for help at any time. Upgrade your allergy relief with Alermi. Head to Alermi.com and use code LegalAF for 60% off your order. Once again, that's Alermi.com and use my promo code LegalAF for 60% off. Make sure you use my promo code LegalAF so they know I sent you. She not only took a closer look, she also issued a new ruling that applies now to the federal government in this courtroom, including Judge Cattell. You ask for a search warrant, you come to me, you better get a transcript, and that transcript, that written word, taken down by a court reporter, gets delivered back to the judge. So there's no twisting my words or what happened in this courtroom. That is extraordinary. A federal judge, a magistrate judge, doesn't trust the Department of Justice or the words that are written on his pieces of paper because it has no integrity, it has no candor to the tribunal, and it can't be trusted. We've said this is what's happened under Donald Trump. When you attack the rule of law, especially on Law Day, when you go after federal judges, when you disobey, when you do open defiance of federal orders, when you attack the Supreme Court, when you jail judges, and you lie in court, or you send lawyers in who have implausible deniability, who are not given any information or facts by their client, the Department of Justice or the Trump administration, on purpose, so they're in the dark. You don't think federal judges see this? Just 2.5 weeks ago, Judge Boasberg was this close to finding the Trump administration in criminal contempt. He already found probable cause that they were in criminal contempt. Judge Zinnes in Maryland is she's at about 11:30. The clock's about to strike midnight to find civil contempt or worse against the Trump administration in the Abrego Garcia case. And you don't think this is having an effect? When the Department of Justice came into the courtroom before, the proud institution of the Department of Justice, and they looked the judge in the eye with candor, with honesty, and said, this is how the facts are, this is how the law was or is, you could rely on it. You can't anymore. Magistrate judges so don't trust, and federal judges so don't trust the Trump administration, they're not going to do their judicial work without having a court reporter present. Wow. Absolutely wow. So this is the debilitating impact of Donald Trump on the justice system. His own Department of Justice has fallen into such disfavor in the courtroom that judges won't trust them. What's going to happen to this group? Well, as of right now, thank God, federal judges are protecting the students group's First Amendment right. You know, somebody's got an issue with it. You want to sue them civilly? Go ahead. Yeah. But to threaten and try to intimidate them, because now everybody knows, it's on the front page of the New York Times, that this Columbia Divest Group is the target of an investigation, an intimidation campaign by the Trump administration, led by Emile Beauvais and the Department of Justice. You don't think that's going to have a chilling effect on First Amendment rights? Listen to me. Columbia University Apartheid Divest Group. Find a good lawyer. Good lawyers out there, find this group, bring a lawsuit. The chilling impact on First Amendment expression here is palpable. What Emile Beauvais has done in violating the ethics and the ethos of the Department of Justice, following in the steps of Trump, Bondi, Harmeet Dillon, Civil Rights Division, Todd Blanche, second in command, is all unethical, is all disgusting and depraved. And I got to talk about it on Law Day. The day since 1958 that we celebrate the rule of law and the role of law in the public square. That's what we do on Legal AF. That's what we do on the Midas Touch Network. We have for the last 5 years. Now's the time. We need you, honestly. Come over to Legal AF, the YouTube channel, Legal AF MTN. Hit the subscribe button. We just rolled over to 600,000 subscribers just since the election, and we need your help to continue to bring this content to you in an unflinching way, not blowing smoke or sunshine, only on the Midas Touch Network and Legal AF. So until my next report, here on the Legal AF podcast, on Legal AF, the YouTube channel, and a brand new Legal AF Substack just got launched this week. Be the first kid in your class, first kid on your block to join. This is Michael Popak, and I'm reporting. In collaboration with the Midas Touch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories at the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.